tribute. What a way to start off this event tonight. Rusty Rex here again with you with the Night Owl, Renee Martinez, xWe Haunted Havoc.
And a special thank you to all our wonderful people who are here a little bit early based on our VIP package. Make sure you guys get it with xWe immediately. Get your VIP tickets. You miss an incredible matchup, but the show now begins, Rusty.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on over there by the curtain?
Wait a minute. That's Gambino with the Empire. Not something we'd heard rumors.
That's that Joey Gambino I've heard has been.
Wait a minute, is he in the face of the first sergeant?
Come on.
What disrespect is that? That's what he gets.
There, Johnny Faith stepped in on that one there.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing, Rusty. He was in the face of the sergeant after that incredible prayer that we just heard from him.
That was disgusting.
Well, that just goes to show exactly the kind of person Joey Gambino is, and now we know exactly the kind of guy that Johnny Faith is. He was not going to let that happen for too much longer.
Not at all, not at all. These two are going at it. Johnny Faith, the American hero of xWe, the passion, the heart, he's seen that right away. He wasn't going to allow that to happen.
Well, obviously, they're going to have to come out and restrain him. That's not the kind of guy that's going to allow something like that to happen, Rusty.
Joey Gambino, his first night here at xWe, and that's how he acts. Yeah,
Off to a bit of a peculiar start here after that incredible tribute, the national anthem. What a wonderful job. Johnny Faith was not going to have it, and listen to this crowd.
Listen to them as, yeah.
Okay, as we start to restore a semblance of order.
Let's start off with our first match of the evening. The following match is a six-man scramble. It is to be the #1 contender for the Liberty title. In the ring to my left, weighing in at 200 pounds, hailing from Charlotte, North Carolina, Johnny Faith.
The American hero, Johnny Faith.
And to my right, hailing from San Diego, California, weighing in at 211 pounds, he is the Midwest Mafioso, Joey Gambino!
And what would you expect? A reaction like that is more than warranted, Rusty, after the disrespect that we just saw from the Mafioso.
Yeah, the fans around the whole arena here are letting them have it. What a disgusting display he did to start things off here.
And now making his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, hail from Split Skull Island, he is the founder of Jiu-Jitsu, the founder,
Zukong. He's got an opportunity here tonight. 6 men here, Renee, 6 of them have got the opportunity to become the #1 contender for the United Liberty Championship, currently held by Tino Valentino.
Well, I'll tell you what, you absolutely took the words out of my mouth. This little bit of mayhem that we had early on didn't necessarily make it clear to the fans what was going to go down. And again, I think Johnny's Faith's actions were absolutely justified with this disrespect that we saw. Not only that, but we also saw Joey Gambino come out with a faction that's become quite notorious around here, sir. But yes, 6-man match for the #1 contendership. It's going to be a barn burner.
Trying to figure out how Joey Gambino got his name in there so quick on this. I don't know. There might be some chicanery going on here.
Well, you know, when you got the right connections,
that's what I'm thinking.
You can make things happen rather quickly.
And now making his way to the ring, weighing in at 175 pounds from Paksay, Laos, he is the Asian warrior,
earlier, the champion himself, not defending the championship tonight. Obviously, we need to determine a #1 contender, Rusty. But last show, he did defend against quite a few guys and able to come out victorious somehow. Tino Valentino absolutely hitting a high mark right now, but one of these men is going to walk out here with an opportunity to challenge him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Some top contenders in this one here.
Including Sean Lau, athletic, full of energy.
Oh, look who we got here.
Oh,
yes. And now making his way to the ring,
XWE.
Well, let me tell you something. I know he's not necessarily your kind of guy so much, man, but I would love a guy like this to become the number one contender early on in his career. Look at the reaction he's getting, and he looks in great shape. This kid's got a bright future here at XWE.
He's done some crazy stuff. I seen him jumping off some of these tall buildings there in Salina earlier.
Well, Rusty, I hate to be rude, but duh, he's a resident superhero. That's what he's supposed to do.
Amazing. It's just amazing.
And now, the last competitor in the match, replacing Reverend, who has other obligations tonight. Weighing in at 240 pounds, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, he is the Spotlight, Warren Powers!
Newcomer here to XWE, Warren Powers.
So, Rusty, I'm wondering, are you going to be able to put a bit of spotlight on the spotlight? I'm looking through my notes. I went back to try to catch up with Powers a little bit earlier. Wasn't able to get too much information on him. What do you got on this kid?
Well, I know he's been working around the area, had some different matches, but we don't know too much about him here in XWE. I think this is going to be a good learning lesson for him, as some of the top contenders here for the coveted XWE United Liberty Championship are going to go at it. We're going to learn really quick.
We are. Well, this kid's from Detroit. I'll tell you what, he looks like he's got a beanboat in his body. He's going to have to show it here. And that bell indicates the beginning of this matchup. The brutality begins.
Oh, look at that. Joey Gambino.
Gambino's got it out for Johnny Faith, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on there, but these two are going to go at it. Boy, inside the ring, Sean Lauer there, Zhu Kong, Malcolm Steele takes Warren Powers down. The fight for the XWE Liberty Championship #1 contendership begins.
Well, absolutely right. Gambino lurking on the outside like a hungry shark, looking to stay out of harm's way early on. Very, very sharp of him, because Gambino knows the less damage you take, the longer you're going to be around in a match like this.
I think everybody's on the outside of the ring except Sean Lau and Zhu Kong. They're in the center right now. Oh, right out in front, Johnny Faith on top of Joey Gambino right into the table. Right there for the VIP fans to see.
And I said it once, I'll say it again. Gambino absolutely had it coming. Johnny Faith going to work, devastating, and laying the wood right now. As the action continues in the ring, Zhu Kong, the much bigger Zhu Kong, taking full advantage of his size. Right now, dominating the young Sean Lau.
This is deemed a six-man scramble, and boy, it is. They're everywhere.
Now explain that to me, Rusty. Six-man, does that mean all 6 men in the ring all the time with one pin deciding it? Or is this going to be some sort of elimination type?
That's the way I understand it, and the first one to get a legal pinfall is the winner.
So you really have to have eyes on the back of your head, the side, and the other side as well.
That's the way I understand it.
All right, Gambino in the ring now, lurking. Boom! Striking without notice, knocking out Zhu Kong, who has been in charge up to this point against his opponent, but Gambino taking full advantage of a very distracted Zhu Kong.
Goes to the cover.
Sean Lau breaks it up wisely. I think that answers our question.
Oh, but on the bounce side, Johnny Faith was waiting on him.
Telling you, ran into a brick wall. Malcolm Steele, fortunately able to get out of the grips. And now has a little bit of a, cutter in the middle of the ring by Sean Lau. Did you see how high up in the air he got?
Took him down hard. And he had to get some height on. Zhu Kong's a tall man, and he got some good height on that.
No kidding. Powers now in the middle of the ring, trying to bide himself a little bit of time after an exchange.
There are no friends in this one. Johnny Faith has Sean Lau up.
Huge side slam there by Faith.
Got a 2 count on him.
2 count, says our official, Brett the Wall.
Every man for
I don't
himself.
envy him in this matchup, I got to be honest with you.
Not in the least.
Boom! Low bridge there by Johnny Faith, and he's been at 100 RPMs since the moment this match started.
Ever since it began, it's been back and forth. Oh, Gambino takes it to Steele there. Lifts him up. What's he going to do?
Oh, the superhero flat on his back and out on his luck.
We still got arms and legs flat on the outside, too, just as much as the inside.
Zhu Kong now getting him some vengeance from the earlier distracted attack by Gambino. Gambino in the corner, and down to the ground he goes. Every time I see Zhu Kong, I'm more impressed. He gets bigger and badder every time I see him.
He's been on a strict training regimen.
Yeah, that Jiu-Jitsu's not a joke. It's a 24/7 year-round situation. It's actually a way of life for him, Rusty.
It's a mindset.
The pin here.
It's a pinning combination there. It was a 2 count only.
As we turn our attention to the outside of the ring.
Got a couple flung back into the ring.
Powers in, Faith back in. Uh-oh, Gambino now. He said, I'm cutting my losses.
He's going to regroup completely out
Weathering the storm very wisely. Not necessarily a tactic that I appreciate, but I'm sure you can.
But he's doing what he needs to do out there, getting his whims about him.
Uh-oh, Zukong in the middle. Oh, huge shoulder block there by Zukong. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Power's spending most of his time in that corner the last few minutes, and I'm starting to grow a little suspicious.
Yeah, he's got a plan there. Don't worry about it. Oh, look out! Here comes Gambino in here.
Oh! Zukong, every time, he is a submission specialist. Every time he's got somebody locked in, somebody else comes in and breaks it up, man. Very unfortunate for Zukong.
Carnage everywhere. Joey Gambino's the one who's taking advantage. Now he's back on Faith there, going to the
huge leg drop in the nether regions. Now the second time in this match that he's targeted that area.
Yep. Going to the second rope on the inside here. What's he going to do? Oh, headbutt to the midsection.
Could this be it? Could Gambino be the number one? Oh.
2 count only.
Very, very close there, Rusty. As we turn our attention to the outside, the resident superhero getting his claws back on Powers. Powers finally caught up, and on the other side, Gambino doing work on Zukong.
Absolutely. All over the place here. 6-man scramble for the #1 contendership of the United Liberty Championship.
Well, I'll tell you what, in the middle of the ring now, we've got this resident superhero. Oh, Johnny Faith caught him right on the top of the head, and down goes the superhero. Malcolm Steele in a bad way.
Johnny Faith asking for one more. There are no friends at all in this one.
No, and you know what? This is something that I appreciate about Johnny Faith. As much as he's underestimated, man, he always comes in his matches and really makes a statement. Very memorable so far. And last show, I couldn't even believe it. Him and Aaron Helms kind of befriending each other. Man, do you have any backstory on that situation?
We're still digging into what's going on.
Steele with a huge DDT there, and Faith wisely rolling out.
Yeah, we're still digging into that situation. We might find out a little bit later on some of that there. But
I would like to know.
That's a tremendous development here in the KWA.
Yeah, especially for the American Way. It's been dominant here for years.
Yeah, I don't think that faction's no more. I think we've seen here not too long ago that Bubba Sutton's the compound was burnt to the ground.
Oh, Sean Lau with an incredible maneuver.
Did you see that? Oh.
Things you will only see here at Haunted Havoc for xWe, the incredible Sean Lau. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize.
Powers has him up. Oh, big side suplex there. Up goes cover. 2 3/4.
Gambino right at the last second.
He got right there. Broke that one up really quick.
Well, one thing that's got me tremendously concerned, Rusty, is earlier on we saw Joey Gambino coming out with quite the infamous faction, speaking of factions, and if this affiliation can be legitimized, I think the whole KWA could be in a world of trouble.
It's very possible. I don't know what the developments are on this, but there's some serious backing if he's involved with this new rogue faction that's developing here within the KWA. Joey Gambino not making any friends here. Oh, but look behind him. Look who's waiting.
Oh, Zukong able to duck out of the way. Powers him up and then down flat on his back.
He's signaling it. Is he going for the figure 4? Oh, wrenches in. Kind of a modified version of it.
It does, and look at Gambino writhing in pain, crying for his mommy. I think he needs a bowl of linguine.
You definitely see the pain on him right now.
What's Johnny Faith gonna do here?
Johnny Faith's back in the ring here.
Wait just a minute.
You figure he's in a good position here.
That's gonna be a high flyer.
What's he gonna do?
Oh! Nail Zukong breaking up that hold, and I can't say I understand it.
Look who that is. Revan jumps in the ring here. What's he doing in there? Oh,
Revan rolls up Johnny.
3, there he is. Where did Revan even come from?
Your winner of the match,
He was
#1 contender to the Liberty Championship, the American Hero, John
a second there that he was revving, rolling up Johnny, but no, it was Johnny rolling up, revving, and boom, we got a number one contender.
Brent Wall's decision's going to stand. We have a new number one contender for the United Liberty Championship, Johnny Faith.
Well, and all I can say is this. Ooh, Tito Valentino better be careful where he's moving and gyrating those hips because Johnny Faith is on a mission.
One more time for Johnny Faith!
Well, Rusty, I'll tell you what, that six-man match lived up to specs and even more, and that was just the first match this evening. Absolutely incredible.
Phenomenal. What an event we've had here so far, and we've just begun.